Going on, people? We're live. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It's been a long week. Finally here. I'm just chilling outside with the good old chickens in the chicken pen. My Buffy there. You can see my Buffy. Just chilling, guys. It's been a long day. It was a long day today. Just got home a little bit ago. Relaxing now. Guess I'm going to take me a shower here in a minute. Relax. Just see if I can come on real quick. See if anybody's on. See who's on. Hey, Faith. What's going on? What's going on? Half a day today, so it wasn't that bad. Well, half a day for the kids. My kids didn't go to school, but I had to work almost a double today because I had somebody out, two people out. So one of those things. Kids screaming in the background. I can't even be outside with kids out screaming. Got chickens screaming, kids screaming, everybody's screaming. Yeah, you can see the chicken up on the thing, jumping off. Biddy's getting big. My turkey's there. You can see my turkey there. Some turkeys. Yeah. Oh, gosh. What is going on, people? Yep. They're beeping. Long. I'm glad it's over. I'm just glad this week is over. Glad it is over. The weekend's here. I'm going to relax this weekend. I'm live. Stay away from me. I'm live. No, I'm live. I'm hurting and I'm tired. I'm live. Get away. Go. Because I don't want to see y'all on the babies. All right, well, go over there with your brother. I'm live, Josh. Yes, leave. Are you no, leave. Leave. No one's playing baseball. Well, go play baseball with the kids. Leave. God. Aggravating kids, man. Deal with kids all day, and I want to see y'all when I get home. Jedi, what's going on, bro? I have been tied up. I haven't been able to set up or stuff, so I'm gonna try to work on it this weekend, and maybe next week we can do one of these evenings and get it set up. I just don't want to. I want to get us a little intro and a little thing fixed up and all that for us, and so we can have a little fun thing. Got the concept, got the idea, so we just got it's gonna be like out of the box, you know. It's to be guys. If anybody watching, we're gonna have me and Jedi. We're gonna have us a little puppet show. It's gonna be like a heart. It's gonna be sort of like a sort of like a Toy Story slash, you remember Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer of the Misfit toys on the island? So it's gonna be like the Misfit puppets, from the box, And they're gonna come out of the box and they try to journey their self to stardom. So my dog is feeling good. That's good. That's good. I was gonna ask you if dog's doing okay, but yeah. So what Jedi I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna have none like my main puppets. None of the main. So like Rico, not him ain't going. He might, eventually. Lord's like, if we do it long enough, like maybe toward the ends when maybe maybe a puppy gets famous or gets famous. So yeah. So that's what I was telling you. I mean, if you got any flea markets or anything up there, now that's what I was telling you. Just if you've seen them some used puppets or something. Yeah, don't spend a lot of money. Like you see something for $5 or 10, even 10 or less. You see some couple like old pugs. Sometimes you find you get a couple of them in there. So yeah, just like if you saw like a couple, it could be any kind of puppies. It could be an animal, it could be a person, it could be anything. Just you see them at old flea markets. I'm just pick them up and that'd be perfect for the show. Because your puppet's already getting you're famous anyway, but. What is see, I got a bunch of like just odd and end puppets, so I'm just gonna bring them up, and try to their journey to stardom. You can go to any flea markets till the dog. You can't go to any flea markets till the dog is healed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, if you were out and about, you saw something like cheap, some pickup. That's where I got a lot of mine. Just found them. Some of these odd and end with $5. Guys, I'm live. Can y'all go over there and leave? Leave. God almighty. Okay, leave. Yeah, we can't go to flea until the dog. Yeah. I was just saying. No, I mean it's like if you something you saw something like for three, yeah, you'd be surprised you might find like $3 or something real cheap, like cheap. Because I'm sure if you're going to get that one for snacks, that probably if he's making one, that probably a little more expensive type puppy. But I'm talking about just raggedy old puppy. So we're gonna. So that's the thing. We're like coming out of the box and have fun with it and all that. And and it's who the hell knows. My youngest is 27. Yeah, I got four. My youngest is 10, and he's a pain in the ass. And then I 17-year-olds out there aggravating him. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna try to work on it. I'm gonna try to get his little intro, and then we'll try to do it before one of snow shows or one. And I'll put it in the chat. And if people show up, they show up. And don't, well, we'll ring it the best we can. I mean, we ain't gonna be like Snow's numbers or nothing, but it's practice. So, like I said, it's gonna be. That's why I said we're gonna go in the. Guys, can y'all go somewhere else? God, I have to yell at these kids. Yeah, so we're gonna do it like we're gonna break the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth one. I'm gonna have to move because these kids. I'm gonna start using profanity in a minute because they pissing me off. Let me get away from you. All right. Now I'm away from the aggravating assholes. All right. I want to have fun, prep from camp. Yeah, that's what it is. It's gonna be a show like we're prepping, and like I said, we're gonna have the break the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth wall. Whatever, we'll break the seventh wall if we have to. Then we're gonna break that's gonna have the fleshy, the puppeteer is gonna come in there. He's gonna reach in the box, grab the puppet, and it's gonna be odd. It's gonna be I had this sort of idea in the past. I just never did it. And I was like, when you was like, oh, I was like, yeah, we could do that like a fun. It's like fun practice session show, it's like the Andy playing with the toys. The puppets come to life with the puppeteer. The puppets, the the puppets come to life. I want to have fun. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I, I like it when you mess with her. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have some. I got some odd and end puppets, and I got that, just like that picture I sent you. I got one. It's a Russian. He looks like a Russian pup. I call him Ivan. Him and I used to when he first started. Well, before I did Snow Show, I was doing with Jr. I was aggravating him. I got him, and I got a bunch of those odd and end puppets. So just they haven't. They haven't. I've never really used them that way. That's one of them. Some of them I have never even brought on there. So they're just. I had to fix a couple of them because I bought some of these puppets and they're missing parts and stuff. So I try to fix them. I got one though. I got one. I forgot about him for the Puff and Stuff show. So I'm gonna have to bring him up Snow because he's a white Jamaican. It's called Whitey Marley. So I've had used him in the past, and he's he'll fit right in with orbs and all them. So I'm gonna try to try to see how that works. Hey, I got over here to get away from y'all. Stay in the back. I'll go around the other side of the house, but yeah. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, we're gonna get it. I just this week has just been like I had to work a freaking double today. I am flat wore out. I'm glad Snow didn't do a show the other night because I had a long day at work and I ain't seen I don't know if he's working today. I'm sure he'll do a funk show tonight, but right now I might pass the night and just wait for tomorrow because I am tired. Because once I go in there and get a shower, I don't know if I'm gonna I might fall into bed because it's just been a long day. It's been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm just wore out completely. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I enjoy shows, but I damn when I had these days, sometimes you just hour and a half with a you hand up a puppet's hole and it's if your arms already wore out. That's all. And I want to be ready to go. Fully stoked, man, when we do it. I was up early. Yeah, it's just been a long week. I'm just glad the weekend's here. So we'll see. I was like, we'll see what happens tonight. He's been quiet. It's been quiet. So I don't know if he's working. I know Snow wore out because I know he had worked a couple long shifts too. So we'll see. We'll see. But we're gonna do it. Like I said, we're gonna set it up. We're gonna do it. I got the ideas. I just been tangled up with work and then that thing I was supposed to Thursday. I was supposed to go. My son was supposed to have an award show and he got sick. And so it was just it wasn't a good day for him. And sick. And then I had my other son was at baseball. He's at his baseball game. So well, that game was not a good day. I'm hoping we got football season coming up, so hopefully it'll be a little less aggravating. I hear you. Yep. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Just don't. I'm not. We're not. We're just getting it ready. We just want to be ready for it, and we're gonna have fun with it. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a show, but it's gonna be a practice session show too. So it's not gonna be just a show. It's gonna be fun practice. So it's gonna be to get guys leave. All right, I'm going to go another place. I'm going to go all the way to the other side of the house. If these kids come around there, I'm going to kick them out the yard. You don't understand. I've seen them all day and I get aggravated with them. All right, I'm going way on the other side of the house. Ain't going to be much longer. I'm going to have to get off anyway because my freaking phone's about to die. Yeah, I'm patient. Yeah. I was going to say, Daddy, we're going to get him. Like I said, I got to just get tied down and stuff. But I got some ideas, so we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun with it. And I need a practice session too because I want to try to get this thing. I'm just doing this thing for fun, but eventually, God wait prices up. I might have to be like Tony, man. I'm gonna have to get this YouTube thing going so I can make a little bit of money on it too. I mean, because this price. I mean, my job's not paying enough. So I'll see what happens. I'm not worried about it. I'm having fun on YouTube right now, but I mean, too. Hey, I do appreciate subbing to my wife. She got her 1,000 subs. Yeah, yesterday I think yesterday. So she just popped over 1,000. Now I got to get her watch hours, going, get her monetized. And I got my 14 the other day, and I'm actually at 14,100 and almost 50. So I'm trying to shoot for that 15K. I'm hoping to get it by this summer. So I'm trying to build it up. I had a slow couple winter months, but I'm trying to build it up to get that 15. Trying to get some more subs, more what you call it, organic subs. What they were or saying ones that's gonna come back and watch us type subs. So hopefully, I get a lot of my subs from my shorts. I do a lot of shorts and stuff, and that's where I get a lot of my subs from. So I appreciate it. I'll take any sub I can get, but I need to try, like they were saying, try to get some organic subs. That's ones that will come back and hang out in shows and lives and all that good stuff. And we're gonna work on your channel too. We're gonna get some people showing up, trying to get you up there too, get you monetized. Just gotta. Once you get what I was gonna say, once you get in that crowd, you'll get a lot. We'll get a lot. If you hang out with good people, uh, good people follow and people will come. That's what I'm saying. Like Snow, he's got great following. Got some cool people that hangs out on the show and in the chat. So you get that love from the chat and the people you hang out with, and you grow. That's how you grow. Hang out with cool people. That's like we used to do a lot of wrestling. I got a lot of subs from wrestling. I haven't did wrestling in a while, so I like to get. I can't afford to go to matches now. Matches have become ridiculous. I used to go to a lot of independent shows, and the guy I used to stream with in the past, he passed away about 2 years ago. So sort of after he died, I sort of lost interest in wrestling. Me and him used to hang out, like, so it's kind of hard. He was you got that person, you do that special thing, like you got your golfing buddy or your card buddy or something, card or anything like that. He was my wrestling buddy and all that stuff. I just you got a ALW where you live up there. I've uh um we went up there that show up there in Cocoa a couple times. It's great. Hey, I need you to stay over there. I came over here to get away from you. Stay over there. I have kids. God, I can't even do a live. Okay, yeah, my wife loves it. Yeah, the ALW, CCW. Now I got my dog barking. God, my CCW. I'm over here to get away from y'all. Stay over there. All right, God. Yeah, ALW used to be RW promotion up there in Cocoa. Yeah, we used to go up there all the time. I haven't been there, and like I said, I ain't been up there in a couple years. I got him still as a good friend. He's a cool dude. Was hanging out there at say Alice Cooper in Orlando and stuff. But yeah, I gotta get back in. Yeah, just not. I used to. What we used to get the people we used to watch wrestle. They come on the podcast too. I had a couple back in the day. Used to hang out with us, have fun, and then we go to shows and do little lives and clip its and interviews and stuff like that. So, and I'd post all that stuff. Now I got a lot of people all from overseas and they love wrestling. They love wrestling. You'd be surprised how much people loved independent wrestling. Not WWE. This is independent wrestling. But yeah, I got to get more, like I said, involved and get, like I said, organic subs, try to do some lives and I think, but we'll get it. Like, and we used to, like I said, I used to hang out with, I still do, but not as much. We used to hang out with Chris Knight and Dan Day. We used to do them, Star Wars round tables and all that, and LDG and all that. Sort of, we all sort of separated on that because, Disney's just screwed us all on all that stuff. So I used to go to Georgia and Columbus when I racing at the beginning. Uh, oh, cool. Okay, they had wrestling in Columbus. Cool, cool deal, cool deal. Yeah, yeah, man. But I think still probably have a show tonight. Let's see. He usually does it before Loki, so I probably 10 o'clock. I would say. Like I said, I'm Jetta. You should get if you get on there, man. Do the funk show with him tonight. That get some good practice. Like I said, like I said, I just hope I don't fall asleep. It happened the other week, man. I was going to do a show with him. It was just it was one of those Fridays where I had to work double and I was wore out. And I was going to go do the show and I had to sit up on my phone. I said, I'm going to take a nap. And dude, I had it set up ready to go. Well, I had the thing set in my studio. My studio's in my garage, so it's hot as hell in there. So I had it set up and then I said, laid down, had my phone on. And dude, I missed the booty breaks and everything. I slept through everything. I woke up and it was 2:30 in the morning. I was like, well, fuck. I said, well, I guess I missed the show. So I basketball and hockey and the draft going on right now. It's a big week, big day. Cam Ward went to Tennessee from Miami. That's a big thing for him. I passed out. So yeah, that was the thing. I wrote that. I was like, I was ready to go. And I think I told I was sort of pissed because I told Snow I was going to be there, and I freaking fell. I had to call. I had to text and apologize. And I mean, he probably saw it next morning. He saw it next morning, but I was like, this is a couple of weeks ago. I was like, no, I'm sorry, bro. Dude, I had everything ready. Freaking passed out, and I had I had you on the phone, and I didn't miss. I had to watch the replay. I had to go back and watch the replay, just catch the boot, especially catch the booty breaks. But and that was the damn show. I was like, God, my. I was like, well, at least it was I think it was a Friday. It might have been it was a Wednesday I can't remember. It was a Friday or a Wednesday show. It might have been a Wednesday. It might have been the funk show. It wasn't the funk. It might have been the Wednesday show. What it was. It was the middle of the week because I was freaking tired as hell. And I was like, damn. I said, at least it wasn't the freaking the Cotton Council or the Tuck and Roll show. I had to miss one there because I had family come down. I was out of the studio and I was like, well, I'm not gonna come on with my phone and like this on my phone and I don't have a puppet, so it's kind of It's like, nah. TV and horror film star dead at 63. So who died now? God, man, it's like been like death after death, man. It's popped up on things. I'm gonna have to see who that is. I knew some girl from Friday the 13th died earlier today. That's just the same one. It's crazy, man. God, people are dying left and right. Just get tired. Yeah, man. Dude, I, uh, I've been. I'm not old, but the problem is, I had that during COVID, man. I had that heart issue, and dude, ever since then, it's just, man, my body just not act the same as it used to, man. When she had like a heart attack slash stroke type thing, and dude, the body just doesn't like right now. I feel exhausted. I feel like normal, I just drain completely. It's just one of those things, guys. Just drain, but yeah, I do. I love doing these puppet things for just for fun and let me see if it'll come back on. Yeah. Hey, can you see me, guys? I'm sorry. Somebody trying to call me. Yeah, freaking knocked me off. It was actually JR, but he should have seen I was live. I don't know why he's calling me. Just go damn live, JR. Just go live, JR. Uh, but is it lagging? Yeah, that's one thing. When somebody calls you on the phone, it just messes it up. Let's see. Let's see. What was it? I bought. I didn't buy it. I'm trying to figure. I watched Snow. What is it? I found Snow. I saw Snow's. That's when my friend was still alive. I saw Snow's. Saw Snow. I was talking to him or something in Drunk 3PO's chat. I used to watch. I used to watch. I used to watch him a lot when he had a lot of streams with Skeeking Gamers and stuff. I used to watch them. He don't stream as much like that as he used to. Now he's doing this, his thing. But he used to really stream and this theme park streams. Because I was used to be interested in theme park stuff, not as much now. But I watched them. And then Snow was on a hit. Snow was, was Wrench. And I was like, and it was like, oh, check out my buddy, check out my boy Snow's channel. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, so I went there and watched, and I went in, popped in there and saw it, and I subbed, and I was like, damn, I said, give everybody a good sub. And I was like, oh, this guy's freaking awesome. I watched one of a couple of shows. I was like, dude, this is freaking awesome, man. And I went and bought that damn Dr. Phil. He was that preacher puppet. And I was gonna do it forever. And that was my friend. And I brought it. I did on one of our streams one time, and then I just did away with. I was like, I was messing around with it, and then I brought it back when I started streaming with my cousin. There, I don't know why the hell he's not coming on. Um, and um, and we had, and then then I got a couple more. There, I can't flea market or something like that. But yes, I was like, man. Now Rico used to aggravate the hell out of Jr. If you watched one of our Mr. Rico at the truck stop lives, or then his supposed twin brother, because when he got banned from YouTube, that's when I got my strike. So Rico took the fall for that. He got banned from YouTube. And well, if we had like it was like a storyline here, the corporation. So I fought with the Tuckerverse Corporation fired him, and then we hired Bronco Buck, which was just Rico in disguise at the saloon instead of the truck stop. So he was Rico's changed since then. Now he's not that wild, nightclub, strip joint, cocaine, blow, Miami, fanboy now. He used to be a little bit more of like a Mike Roach type truck stop guy. He used to aggravate my cousin to death. But yeah, it's fun stuff, man. It's fun stuff. Oh Lord. Like a year before that, and it was like, oh, let me, I was hanging, chatting with Snow. I was like, can I bring the puppy on? I was like, I did sort of. I was like a little shaky on, didn't do it very good. Keep freezing. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's stupid internet. Um, I didn't do very well, but I did so cook. I sort of, first time, I'm like, man, you watch these guys all the time, and then be on the string with them, you don't know what to say, that. But I did Rico, and Rico just fit in like perfect. I just felt comfortable with him. Even when I did Brother Phil today, you have to fit it in well, But Rico just like fits it in perfect. And then I'm doing Doctor Funk and a couple of the other characters. I'm starting to weasel in there every so often. So you keep freezing. Damn it, man! I don't know why this thing keeps doing that. Fixing to die. I'm probably gonna cut off at 30 if my phone don't die before then, because I think when Jr. called me, it screwed my whole thing up. But I'll cut us off at 30. But yeah, Jay, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have fun. That's what I say. It's gonna just show. We're gonna just try, and we'll try if we get it. That's what I'm saying. You know how thing is. We can sort of get you know play around with it and work with it, and if we can just set maybe a weekly show. Just do it right before one of Snow's or Tony shows, and then we can maybe draw some people in there. Try to get it every week maybe, and some weeks our time and stuff goes, but maybe that's how you grow. Then we grow, and then that'll help you. That'll grow your channel too, because we'll be in there doing it every week, and then we'll try to get more people in there, more subscribers and viewers and friends. Yeah, that's what I call it, friends. Yeah, yeah. I ain't got. I want to go hang out with the. He was home the other night, but I would think I was already in the bed with snacks and them. That's when